Genghis, what's wrong? Don't yell at me. It's Lunar New Year. Genghis. Oh my god, what a scamp. Pancake, what are you doing? Pancake. Hi, honey. Oh, look at you. Hi, sweetie. Pancake. Say hi. Here, hold on. Say hi. Pancake. Pancake. Say hi to me. Say Happy Lunar New Year. Pancake, it's like you don't even care. All right, where's Genghis? Hello, friends. I'm just razzing my cats as per scheduled. Oh, I see you. I see exactly. I know exactly where you are. You're right behind these boards. Oh my God, what a scamp. What are you doing? What do you want? Hey, Genghis, can you say Happy Lunar New Year? Genghis, what are you doing? Here, do you want to start off with some treats first? Do you guys want some treats? Pancake, you want a treat first? I will give you a treat. I'm a nice person. All right. That's right. Let's have some treats. Hello, friends. How are you? Happy Lunar New Year if you celebrate. Let's give everybody a treat. Pancake, take your treat. Genghis, you want a treat? Come on over. You look so shy. Come here. Genghis. Eat your treat, buddy. Genghis. Here. Here, those are for you, buddy. Yes, lick your lips. Genghis. Oh. Oh, what a good boy. What a good boy. Here you go. Yes, Happy Lunar New Year. Here, Pancake. Sorry, I don't have anything better to give you. You just get a treat. We'll have more treats in a little bit during our cat break, okay? Hello. All right. So yes, Happy Lunar New Year, everyone. So I am particularly excited because this is actually my zodiac animal. I am a horse. So I guess this year could be really good for me. So no matter what, I'm going to try to enjoy it. So yes, we're going to draw horses today. I kind of have somewhat over there. I kind of have a horse right over here that I drew. I'm going to do a watercolor painting of that. But I'm making a video for it, so we're not going to do that today, but I just want to let you know it's coming. I got my horse pen. And I thought it'd be really fun is what I'm going to do is I'm going to sketch out a horse, and I have this piece of watercolor paper, and I want to do a cutout of a horse, and we'll glue it together, and we'll make a horse figurine out of paper. So yes, I kind of wish there were dragons, like Chinese dragons. Oh, no, there are Chinese dragons in the horoscope, in the zodiac. What am I saying? Well, I wish I was a dragon, because dragons are cool. So... but yeah, we're going to do that. So, how was everyone's day? And I didn't initially choose this kind of music. It just kind of showed up. But it actually fits in really well, so I'm okay with that, I guess. Ooh, how was the new avatar? Was it good? See, whenever someone says Avatar, I think of, Avatar: The Last Airbender. I'm kind of surprised that James Cameron was able to basically take the name Avatar and make it into his own, because whenever I think of Avatar, I think of the animation, the cartoon. I don't think of those blue creatures doing their weird blue alien stuff that they like to do, because that's what they do. So, I don't know. Avatar to me will always be Aang and Katara and all of them. Boomy, not these weird blue things. You can't make me change my mind, so. No, the Valentine's Day Live, I had some technical issues with it. I don't know why. It didn't seem to be streaming too well. So, because there was a bunch of glitches, I ended up removing it. So, unfortunately, that was a bust. But we'll have some more events later on that'll be good. So, I'm really sorry about that. Clydesdale? Like Clydesdale the horse? Because it's a horse, sure, yeah. I could probably get a Clydesdale, man. Do you guys have like a favorite type of horse? I know there's just numerous different breeds of horse out there. I know a lot of people really like Frisian horses. I don't really care what kind of horse it is, as long as it has a good temperament and, I can call them a good boy and give them little sugar cubes and everything. Ooh, a Mustang. Ooh. Here, let me pull up a Clydesdale. They're the ones with the really, like, poofy, Clydesdale. Yeah. Those babies. They're big babies. Look how big that baby is. Oh my gosh. They are, like, thick to the max. Not mass. Let's see. They've got, like, the thickest hooves. Their hooves are kind of like that. Let me see if they're tufts of fur on them. I actually got to ride on a cart that was pulled by 2 Clydesdales. They were big black horses, and they would like pull carts along. Not the ones in New York. I think the horses in New York are, not treated fairly. I don't like how New York kind of exposes that. Oh, pardon me, sorry. Did I draw a grumpy horse? Does he look sad? Oh no. Poor horsey looks sad. Don't be sad. Actually, if I want to learn how to draw the face, I should just look at my pen, right? My boyfriend got me this horse pen from Mexico. He went there for a business trip, and he brought me back a horse pen, and I was like, oh, cool, thank you. I've been telling him all week, hey, I'm a horse. That way he knows when Lunar New Year comes, I'm going to be talking about horses and horse activities. Does anyone here ride horses? I want to ride a horse, but I'm kind of scared. These are not ponytas, but I was thinking about drawing some ponytas. I mean, that is pretty much the original fire horse. This is a Clydesdale that I'm drawing right now, since someone suggested it. But I am thinking about doing a ponyta. No, it's not hard to ride a horse. You're absolutely right. What's hard is getting over the fact that they're giant. And, you know, what if they don't want me on their back anymore? All they have to do is just pretty much, like, lean a little to the left, and all of a sudden I'm off of them, you know. I'm just saying. That horse has more control over me than it wants to believe, but it totally does. Okay, since someone said ponyta, I'm going to draw a ponyta. Where is my... Yeah, there you are. Ponytas are so cute. Ponytas are so cute. This kind of doesn't look like a ponytail. It actually looks like a realistic horse. Ponyta is a Pokemon. It is part of the original 151 Pokemon, so this would have been Generation 1. I think most arguably probably the best generation. You know, 1 and 2, hardcore. There's a few other good post ones. I wouldn't say there's been any recent ones that have been good, though, unfortunately. But that's a whole nother stream. If I get on the subject of Pokemon, I'm going to be here all night. Hello, how are you? Do Ginger? Which horse is that? Who's Ginger? Well, let me look at Ponyta. I'm not drawing right. Ponyta. There you are. I was wondering why you didn't look like a Ponyta. Do Twilight Sparkle? Oh yeah, we can do Twilight Sparkle. Okay, do you want Twilight Sparkle as an alicorn or as a unicorn? I wouldn't really say there's a ton of restrictions, although I have to let you know I am not interested in history at all. I don't really find it interesting. I don't like talking about it. Like anything that has to do with act like real history, like countries and what they did or didn't do and all that stuff. Not saying you can't talk about it. I just want to let you know I have like a not a very good affinity with history stuff. I mean, if you're talking about like facts, you know, like I'm sure that's not a problem, you know. Alicorn? All right. We'll do Twilight Sparkle as an alicorn. Do Spirit? Oh my gosh, I haven't watched Spirit in forever. When the movie came out, when I was still in school, I remember everyone being just obsessed over it. Oh my gosh, Genghis, you scared me. I wish you wouldn't do that, but I know you would. Everyone was obsessed over it. And then everyone got into drawing horses because of the animated movie. And I was like, oh, so this is the only time you're interested in drawing, when you see horses on screen. And they're like, yup. I'm like, all right. All right, let's do Twilight as an alicorn. Twilight, come here. Sparkle. We got a sparkle. There she is. She's sparkling. Genghis, buddy, what's wrong, honey? I don't know what you're upset about, Genghis. All you have to do is go on to this. Genghis! Are you okay? Genghis, are you okay? Here. Are you okay? You good, buddy? Come here. You're okay? You just made yourself look like an absolute fool. You're okay. Just come here, you're okay. This fool tried to jump up onto a chair and then fell down. Genghis, look at them. Tell them what a fool you are. Yeah, that's right. Okay. You're okay. Just hang on. Come on. Let's put you on your chair. No, pancake. No, he fought for that spot. Come on. On the other side. Come on. You're okay, honey. All right, there you go, Genghis. That spot's yours. You gotta be careful when you're jumping up like that, buddy. Ugh. All right, you good now? We all good? Hey, happy Lunar New Year. How are you? All right, sorry about that. Back to Twilight Sparkle. Yes, Kitty is okay. He's just lost a bit of pride. That's all it is. He's doing okay. It's kind of cute to see Genghis get embarrassed when he knows he's like messed up. And he's like, and then he starts screaming. He's like, stop babying me. I'm not a baby. I'm like, no, you're not. But just get over it. And he's, no, I don't want to be babied. And I'm like, you're going to get babied a little. And he's like, oh, okay, well, I guess if it's just a little bit of babying. And I'm like, yes, it'll be a little bit of babying. Not too much, though. So I'm going to guess there are some My Little Pony fans in the house. Well, I have to ask then, who your favorite pony is. I guess it doesn't even have to be a pony. You could even do, like, a lot of people really like Discord. Well, they like Discord and Fluttershy, to be completely honest. There's a lot of, what's what they call them, the flutter cord or disc flutter, like the two of those together. Oh, yes. Queen Chrysalis I really liked her design. And just everything about it. I thought that was pretty good peak design. I gotta admit, not a whole lot of stuff really, like, ponies, how do you redesign that? You really can't really redesign that a whole lot. But no, her design was awesome. I guess they were saying that Chrysalis isn't technically even equestrian? Like she's more bug or something? I don't know. Like I said, I rarely get too far in animated stuff. I think I watched like halfway through the first season and then bits and parts whenever I had to. Because I would often get commissions for, I did a lot of commission pieces. I did a lot of Fluttershy's in my past. And I think I did a Rainbow Dash commission for somebody. I can't remember. That would have been long, long ago. Is it horrible when you can't remember all the stuff you've drawn for people? Oh, Celestia, yes. Honestly, I'm a big fan of Luna. Do I like relaxing music? Yeah, of course. Yes, I do. I especially love listening to relaxing music whenever I'm trying to fall asleep. Does anybody know if they're coming out with because the newer My Little Pony, it was the 3D version, and it was kind of like after Friendship is Magic, like way after the timeline, with the purple, the main horse being she was like purple or like something like that, but weren't they supposed to do a sequel to that? Because I don't think that like the My Little Pony franchise is over. I would think like in the Year of the Horse they probably would come out with something, It would be good to do that. Oh, Rainbow Dash in the jar. Oh. Do I prefer flowy hair design? I like flowy hair designs. I do. Because it just brings so much energy out, Oh no, I got blue on me. Reverend! Hello, Reverend. Happy Lunar New Year. Oh, yeah. The original MLP? Of course. I knew kids, or not kids, I knew like other, well, they were kids. I knew other kids who had the original horses, and with the faces, they looked weird. And I remember thinking how creepy they were, and I didn't want them anywhere near me. But, they were like so popular at the time, you couldn't get away from it. But they were so creepy. They were just like, ugh. Honestly, in comparison, they did a great job with, even though I was not a big fan of MLP, and I still, I'm not like a huge super fan, but I'll tolerate it, I think they did a good job with the reboot and everything. It's certainly a lot better than like, the original stuff, all the way back in heavens knows how far back that was. Just know that it was really far back. And it was, creepy as heck. Oh yeah, Furbies, yes. That's exactly what it is reminiscent of. Them Furby things. Also horrible looking. Also creepy. Am I a teacher? No, I am not. I'm not a Pegasus. No. Yo, okay, so you remember when My Little Pony came out? Do you remember all the adult attention that it got on it? Like, all of a sudden, there were bronies and Pegasisters and stuff like that, and just the fandom got so out of hand that it got weird. Yeah, that's how I got turned off completely to the idea of ever enjoying it. And, like, there's BronyCon, and just, yeah, I don't know. Fandoms are great, but they can be potentially horrifying to somebody even who's not even part of the fandom but may like want to. And then they can't because, weird stuff is happening. And they don't want to be a part of that. You don't want to be a part of the weird stuff. That's not good. Hello, Mike. What did you miss? Hello, Taylor. What did you miss? Absolutely nothing. You are right on time. Oh, yeah. I didn't even get to the crime part. I totally forgot about that. That was actually in a state pretty close to where I live. There was crime based on My Little Pony. The dude who was committing the crime was donning this Rainbow Dash shirt. That was creepy as heck. So creepy. No, if people could be responsible with their fandoms. Like, it's not even that the fandoms are bad, just people are making them bad. It's really like they say, like, ruin it for one, ruin it for everybody. This might be a Rapidash, yes. Because I was thinking I got the Ponyta up there. I'm going to try to do a Rapidash. It depends. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get this pose right, though. You you know about Lopunny and Gardevoir, right? Now, you want to talk about taking a fandom too far, and I wouldn't. Hey, look, I wouldn't get too like search too deep, but there's something about them Lopunnies and Rapidashes that are, you know. Hello, happy Lunar New Year. We are channeling our inner fire horse energy today. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Vaporeon. See, you can tell I'm not into a whole lot of Gooner history. I don't do a whole lot of that. Oh no, Pancake. You don't need to know that word. Don't be repeating that. Thank you. Don't do that. Pancake was trying to say bad words just now. Unbelievable. Pancake, why would you do that? You know better than to do that. Don't do that. She's like, me, and I'm like, me. Well, hello, Guts. How are you? Are you named after Berserk, by the way? Pancake. Hi, sweetie. What time is it? Oh my gosh, I think Pancake really does know when a half an hour has passed because she comes up to me. Oh, darn it, I was hoping it was named after Berserk, but that's okay too. Pancake, can you give me like 2 seconds before I give you another treat? I need to like draw something real quick. Oh, that drawing looks so cool. I hate it when I have, I mean, I shouldn't say it. I dislike it when I have so many ideas. Pancake is a cat. Yes, Pancake is a cat. She occasionally is a very good cat. Notice I said occasionally. Don't hold me to that. Okay, you know what? Let me mark this down. A toddler? No. We have no children here, nor will we ever have children here. This is a child-free household and stream. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, oops, sorry. Let's move this right here. Hey, Misty, how are you? Oh, I'm not taking suggestions today, but I will be taking suggestions on Friday if you want to come for Fan Art Friday. Today, I'm just kind of drawing horses since it's Lunar New Year. Darn it, why did this head turn out weird? There we go. I fixed it with my brain. Doing me good brain activities. You working on drawings? Ooh, what kind of things are you drawing? Okay, so whenever a holiday or a certain time of year comes around, do you feel pressured to draw stuff related to that? For instance, when Halloween comes around, I always feel pressured because I always see on social media everyone else is drawing their strange, or not strange, their little spooky art, and I'm like, man, I feel like I should be doing that and getting on some of that action. Not like it helps me, but it makes me feel like I'm being productive in the way that the season intended I do. You know what I'm saying? But very, very rarely do I get like any benefit from it. You know, it's not like I get hordes of new followers. No, I just end up drawing a bunch of cats and pumpkins, and I'm like, well, what did I do with my life? I just spent like 2 hours like on some Halloween stuff that didn't do anything, you know? No. Hey, what's up? That's true. Well, Brian Dino, we also have the whole issue with Ditto being able to, not only in the games can it reproduce with any Pokemon, but Ditto itself can now turn into a person, which they're basically making that essentially canon with the Poketopia that's coming out. So, I don't know, I just feel like it's going to get worse. I do not know anything about a Mr. Hands incident, but based on you, Reverend, I'm going to assume it's not good. I'm just going to point that out there. Oh no, oh, there it is. Ooh, you play piano? Oh my gosh, you're so talented. That should fit. Okay. What should you do if your crush called you cute? Well, enjoy it, A, because you are cute. And remember, it's your crush. Oh, so how do you respond? I wonder. Be like, I was hoping you'd say that, sugar. Like, no, maybe not like that, but like you get the gist of it, kind of, maybe, sort of. Be like, thank you. Or, no, wait, no, don't do that. I may not have the best, like, love advice for y'all. I don't even know if I'd call it love advice. Okay, I got what I need. Yeah, you should ask them out. Yes, do that. Or like, well, I'm sure you already did this, but blush slightly because people love it after they give a nice compliment. They love that cute little blush that happens. So blush slightly. And then what you want to do is you want to maybe like keep yourself open for opportunity. So be like, yeah, I guess I've got nothing else to do this weekend. Hint. Oh man, I've been really wanting a coffee. Hint, hint, hint. Or like a McDonald's burger or whatever you people are into. Do that. Or be like, man, this new movie came out. Hint. I wish I could like go with somebody. Hint, 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 hint. You know? Oh wait, did they say that the crush was a girl? I don't know if that changes much. Well, yeah, no, if it's a girl, then you, because like girls don't like to tell you what they like. They like to be like really secretive and weird about it. So, well, because I should know I'm a girl. So like I don't like telling my crush or my boyfriend what I want. I like him to figure it out because it's more satisfying if he's able to figure it out. A lot of times he doesn't. So what you got to do is you kind of really got to, give some good hints or just downright say it. Say, yo, I want you to buy me this coffee at this time. Let's go there. And you as a guy, you're probably going to really like that because she's upfront, she's honest, and she's just telling me instead of having me guess, which is great because I guess most men don't like guessing apparently. I didn't know that apparently, but see, I thought like as a lady, you were supposed to have an air of mystery about you. Apparently no. Apparently my boyfriend just wants me to flat out just say what I want. Like for Christmas and for other stuff, he just wants me to just be like, get me this, get me that. And I'm like, but why? And I feel like I'm demanding it. He's like, yeah, but it's so much better than me having to think. I hate thinking. And I'm like, oh my gosh, why? He's like, no, well, I don't want to do it. I'm like, oh my God. All right, fine, get me this. And he's like, all right, sweet. And I'm like, but are you going to get me a surprise? Oh, what am I supposed to get you? I'm like, oh my gosh, seriously. Hey, Ellie, how are you? Okay, next part. So in case, oh, it's your birthday? Happy birthday, Ellie. Here, Ellie, let me help you out. It's Year of the Horse, by the way, so I'm going to say, hey, happy B-Day. Get it? Hey, because it's a horse? I'm silly. There you go. That's for you. Enjoy. Oh, it's your birthday too, Kate's? Aw. Here, my horse will help. Look, pretend it's also this horse saying, hey, happy B-Day. I don't know. But yeah, happy B-Day. Just pretend that I said it twice. Okay. Can you request multiple horse drawings? What kind of horse would you like? All right, so I know there might be some question as to what I'm doing with this piece of paper. So this is a piece of watercolor paper. And what I'm going to do is I thought about making a page doll or a paper doll. So I'm going to cut out this shape of a horse. On another piece of paper, I'm going to draw out flames. And then I'm going to glue them to make the mane and the tail and stuff. And then it'll be like a cutout of the horse. So I'm basically making paper art right now. Hi, BB. What's up? Oh, and don't forget, this horse says, hey, happy B-Day. There it is. Enjoy. Yeah, do a hug and a date. Maybe land that kiss. I don't know. Not telling you to do that on the first time. I'm just saying if it's okay with her. Maybe, sometimes girls are shy. They're like, oh, when is he going to kiss me? Oh, boy. And you, I wonder when I'm going to get that first little peck on the cheek. Ah. And he's like, all right, baby, here's the sugar. Or not like that, but like, you know what I mean? Like, right? You guys know what I mean? Right? No, like, oh my gosh. She asked for hugs a lot? Oh, okay, good. All right, Brian Dino wants a Hyracotherium, or how did I say that? Cotherium. There we go. Oh, why does it look so much like a tapir? Well, hello, BB. How are you? Oh my gosh, this horse is so cute. It looks like a tapir. Look at this prehistoric horse. Look at this thing. Doesn't it? Look at his face. Look at him. Look at his little face. So this is a... Hello, Shinzo. Hypocotherium. And that's what he looks like. He looks like a tapir. So cute. Oh, is that a duiker? Look at the greater mouse deer. Look at him. Look at him. No. Aw, shoot. Pancake, I know I said give me a minute, but can you give me another minute? I want to draw this this horse. Yes, there is a Discord link. It is, I put a post on my page. So, and as of Valentine's Day, it still worked. So it should work. Or it should still work. There you go. All right. Hyracotherium. Why do they look so cute? A Chinese barking water deer. Oh my gosh, really? I absolutely love some of the stuff that you can find in other parts of the world. Like, don't get me wrong. I like where I live. I got deer, I got ducks, I got like everything. Hey, Ellie, I saw you joined the Discord. Thankers. Enjoy your stay. But dude, like, no one told me you could find like a Chinese barking water deer somewhere. Okay, he's got a round little butt. It's interesting that prehistoric horses didn't have hooves as we know it. They had, it looks like some splayed toes, because I'm seeing this reference has splayed toes, at least 3 of them. So how did they evolve? Okay, maybe Brian Dino, you know this. How did horses evolve to have the one hoof that we know today? How? Why? Why is that? Why? Oh, are you talking about the duiker with the big teeth, the big fanged teeth? I got to see a duiker. Is it a duiker or a duiker? I may be saying it wrong, but I actually got to see a duiker at a zoo. It was tinier than a kitten almost. It was the most intense thing. And I just remember being like, oh my gosh, I want to hold it and love it and take it home. Maybe I want to name him Clementine. Clementine, the deer horse, or the little horse dude, you know? Like, to think that that small little creature was fully grown and more of an adult than I'll ever be, that's what got me. Knowing that I'll never be as mature as that little duiker deer. Okay, let me also try drawing him from the other position so it's a bit easier to see. I genuinely did not know that horses evolved from this creature. That's really crazy. Oh, thanks, Ellie. There we go. Here's a better angle. Here, let's draw this guy. You know, maybe I exaggerated a little. It was about like a kitten that was a year old, so not like a newborn kitten. Like, it was about the size or less of a house cat. And it had hooves and everything, and it was running fast. It was like running around the enclosure looking for little greens to eat. It was hilarious, but startling because it was so tiny. Like, how do people even find these cute creatures in the first place? You know, like, I don't know, just, it's baffling. It's baffling to know that there's a creature that small, more mature than me, and just, I wanted it so bad. Yeah, Zappator, start drawing. Your love life is secure. She thinks you're cute, you're gonna be okay. The hardest part is finding a woman that likes you for your looks. The rest is easy. Just gotta treat her nice and say, hey, baby. Although, looking at the snout, that looks relatively unchanged. Like the skull and the shape of the mandibles and how the nose is. So that looks, it almost looks like one of those miniature horses, Dino, doesn't it? Like, because pretty much, like, this half forward looks like a regular horse. And then you go down here and you're like, it's like got the body of a tapir. Or maybe like, I don't know, a warthog? I don't know. It's little tiny toes, put them there. Little tiny toes. Oh, shoot. I gave him an extra bicep he didn't need. It's pretty simplistic. We don't have a whole lot going on, but it's nice because then you can just focus on drawing, or you can, you know, hang out or ask questions if you need it. So yeah, the Discord server is pretty calm, you know. We don't have a whole lot of like weird nonsense going on unless I decide to like post a bunch of really random stuff, which sometimes I do. But usually it's for a good reason. We just got done drawing a Hyracotherium, and it is a prehistoric horse. This animal, so what I'm drawing is a horse, and I'm going to cut it out of watercolor paper, and I'm going to attach a fiery tail and mane and make like a fire horse doll, basically. One of the Mongolian horses? Oh yeah, probably. What should I give you? Well, actually, my favorite color is blue, so maybe I'll use blue. Let me find my paintbrush. Where is it? There it is. I want to start the colors on this so it dries. Nope, this is just for me. This isn't a commission. I want to take it and cut it out and have it with me so like I can remember. It's gonna try to give me some like inner strength. I'm thinking about like attaching like a string to it so it can like dangle from a light or something. Sorry, let me just put on these colors real quick. Also, my cat Pancake has been asking for a cat break. So I was thinking about, after I put these colors on, I wanted to go and grab her a little treat so she's not starving, because you know she'll starve if she doesn't eat every 30 minutes, because that's what cats do apparently. This paint panel, it's just a regular little paint tray that I put some paints in. And yes, this particular part is watercolor, yeah. Huh. So the Argentinosaurus was one of those. So what was the largest dinosaur that has ever walked? Was the largest dinosaur that ever walked a sauropod, or was it? Oh my gosh, something different. No, I'm good. I don't want to listen to you. Oh my gosh, please stop. Go away. No, I don't want to listen to McDonald's either. Hello, kitten. Sorry for the silence. I'm working magic here. I'm trying to make it look like the hooves are like starry, like a starry sky, transitioning like into like a celestial body. I might need another layer of paint though. Okay, let's go take a quick cat break while this is drying, and then I'll be able to add in the other stuff when we get back. Pancake, you want a cat break? Pancake left me. She assumed that I was no good. Pancake, you want a cat break? I gotta entice her over here. But it'll kind of look like this. So I've got this part. We're then gonna draw out the flames using this secondary piece of paper, and then we should be good. Okay. Pancake! Who wants a cat break? Who wants a greenie? Who wants a greenie? Yeah, come on up, honey. Yeah, come here, come on. Let's have a greenie. All right. Who's ready for some greenie, huh? Yeah. Genghis is napping on his chair, so we won't bother him, but we can take him a greenie when we go back into the thing. All right, what do you think, Pancake, huh? You ready for that greenie, huh? Yes, yes. You're going to finish this whole bag, aren't you? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, exactly. Are you ready for your greenie? Oh, you look so cute. Here, let's put some light on you. Look at your little star. Oh, you got goobers. Here. Oh, look at your goobers, huh? You got some goobers. Come here. Let me see your eyes. Go. Let me see your eye for a second. Come here. No, come here. Wait. Okay. I want to make sure there's nothing in your eye. You ate them all. Oh my gosh, these are the last ones. All right, well, at least they all went to a good place. Oh. You want another one? You need another one? Oh, no, don't come to me. You're supposed to be entertaining the camera people. There's people inside the camera. They need entertainment. What are you doing? I'm filming here. Oh, okay. All right. Unfortunately, that's all I had for this bag. Good girl. Who's a good girl? Oh, no. Don't eat me. Don't eat me. Look at that belly. Look at this belly. Oh, look at this belly. Oh, look at this belly. Oh. Pancake. No. This one's for Genghis. Come on. Let's go give Genghis a greenie. Genghis, puppy. Oh, hi. Puppy, do you want a greenie? You've been tired, huh? Here. You want a greenie? That's yours. You don't want yours? You're too tired? Genghis. Eat your greenie. You don't want your greenie? All right. You sit there and look good. Pancake, you want somebody else's greenie? Of course she does. Look at her. She's fat. Yeah, I got two little kitties. This one's Pancake, because it kind of looks like Pancake. And this one is Genghis Khan. Hi, Genghis. Look at his little dumb eyes. He says Mongolia is doing good. Everything is peaceful so far. Pancake, what do you think about Mongolia? All right then. Well, that's what you get. All right, good babies. Yeah, I knew that wasn't gonna work. But I still tried it anyway. Hey, how are you? What's up? Yeah, go ahead. I like cats. Okay, so I think the problem here that we're having...
Hand off your taxes to an expert in your neighborhood. Now, your TurboTax expert can file for you. So
No, I don't care about my taxes. Go away.
you've got better things to do than taxes.
I have better things to listen to you. But okay. Ew, this is like Christmas music. Did this really dry out again? Oh my gosh, it did. Kind of. No, that's the stuff that I poured earlier. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this. Okay, I'm not going to listen to Christmas music. What? Is YouTube not working? Like, what's going on? What is going on right now? I don't know what's going on. Like, all of a sudden, things just aren't working. What is going on? The YouTube page isn't loading. What the frick? Okay, there we go. We got that. Just give me any kind of music. I don't want to be sitting listening to myself all day. Heavens knows that's not interesting. You want me to draw Knight from chest? I might need to do that on a fan art Friday. I wanted to finish my little horse buddy. Yeah, this is all like dried out. Oh, neat. I will check out your cat when I can. Well, thank you. Yeah, all of us, I think all of us on the Discord love cats. Because cats are the best. I should let you know, Ellie, I am not a dog fan. So, if I don't seem that interested in hearing about dogs, you know why. Because I am not a dog fan. I apologize. What is a dinosaur to me? Well, there's two kinds. There's like people dinosaurs, which are basically old people who think beliefs that are really outdated, hence a dinosaur. And then there's like the actual dinosaur, which I think is just a prehistoric, a prehistoric life form that would roam without human interaction. So basically an animal that roamed before humans came to exist. I would consider that a dinosaur. Now, I'm not sure if any of that's right, though. I'm not a scientist. Yeah, this has got to be clogged. Wait. Oh. Oh. Nah, it's not going to work. I thought it was, but it's not. I wish dogs and cats could get along better. I feel like people who own dogs misunderstand cats. Like they think that the cat is mean, or they think that the cat is the problem. But they fail to see a lot of dog owners, not you guys, like they fail to see what behavior their dog does towards a cat that makes a cat react the way it does. Like it's not so much that the cat is mean, it's that a dog doesn't really understand personal space. You know, a dog isn't really good at, I mean, I don't think a dog's really good at personal space. Like, that's why I kind of don't, like, gravitate towards dogs, because I feel like they want to get up in my business too much, and I don't appreciate that. Like, I appreciate the kindness and respect from a cat, though, because a cat is not, in most cases, doesn't, like, come up and just jump on you, you know, unless you have, like, a bunch of greenies in your pocket, you know. So that's kind of like where I'm getting at, you know. But then, you know, you have these dog owners who like don't understand that their dogs are like jumping on the cat, or they just bring too much chaotic energy. And a cat really just takes in energy and diverts it. So whatever energy you put into a cat, it's going to come out in some way, whether it's scratching, biting, hissing, running around, scratching something, you know, scratching your furniture, you know, and then they think, well, the problem's the cat. No, maybe it's the dog. You know, maybe the dog isn't well suited to be with a, you know. Um, I don't draw OCs for Fan Art Friday unless you're a member of my channel. That's like a benefit just for the channel members. So, the Fan Art Friday, that was for like other people, like when I did take OCs, that's when I had like less than 1,000 people on the channel. But now that I've grown so much, everybody wants an OC and I can't manage it. So only the people that are part of like the memberships get that. But you're more than welcome in the art work in progresses to share your OCs. You never know, someone might decide to paint one of your OCs for you. Oh, you mainly have Portuguese speakers? Well, that makes sense because you're Brazilian, right? That makes loads of sense. Wait, you have food OCs? It explain to me more. I want to learn more about these food OCs. Oh yeah? I'm sure a lot of people would appreciate it. I know there's lots of people in the chat that love the knowledge that you have with your dinosaurs and stuff. that's okay, Ellie. The Fan Art Fridays are free. You don't have to be a member or even subscribe to come by and, you know, I just won't do any OCs or anything like that because it takes a lot of time to be able, I gotta find the OC and then draw it out and stuff like that, so. But you're more welcome to come to Fan Art Fridays. You don't need to donate anything or do anything like that. You can just simply be there and present and everything. I think I did hear about that, Dino. Oh, I was doing some research because I need to do some research for dinosaur eggs here, and I heard that there was I saw a dinosaur egg that I guess the embryo passed away and dissolved, and moisture seeped into the egg, and a bunch of geodes formed. So when they opened the egg, there was a bunch of crystals inside, and I was like, wow, that's really cool, actually. Yeah, is YouTube down or something? Because I know my thing wouldn't load. I was trying to load up a new music, but it wasn't working, and I'm like, what the heck? This is actually this pen. The white stuff that I'm using, it's inside of this, but it dried out, so I had to put water inside, and I guess the tip was clogged, and I didn't want to throw it away, so I just ended up, like, doing this so I didn't waste the pigment. I hate wasting pigment. Oh, thanks, silly Miku. Thanks for being here and being silly. I mean, I could throw this pen away, but it's such a waste of like $3, you know? I don't want to waste $3. Yay, Mr. Wrecker, finally you got a crown. I knew you could do it. There. I think this is finally looking the way I want to. I want it to look like some sort of cool celestial horse. But it's going to have a fire mane and a fire tail. It's going to look epic. Because horses are epic. I guess in retrospect, I could have done this with gouache. But then I'd have to use my paints, which I'm like saving. Those are like retirement paints, you know? You save something so much, you know? Okay, bye. Thanks for coming. Happy Lunar New Year. No. Whoops. No. Why did I do that? Oh, that was so stupid, Lynn. Oh my gosh. No. Ah. Why did I do that? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my god, so stupid of me. I don't know why I thought that would be a good idea. Yeah, thanks so much for the facts. We miss you, Dino. Yeah, sorry. So this is the inside of a white pen, of a white Uniball pen, and it dried out basically. So now I have to, where'd it go? So I took this out and I put a bunch of water in through one end and like swished it up. And now I like take a little bit of paint out of the side and essentially I'm using it pretty much like a white gouache. Did I take a watercolor class? Nope. I taught myself all this through like YouTube tutorials and just observing other people and stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. Plus, who wants to spend money on these white pens when, you know, when they just, like, dry out, you know? Just tear them apart, find the little tube. Be careful, though, because it can splatter on you. And just see, well, first you gotta see if it can even be reconstituted. Sometimes when you add water to the paint, it doesn't work out too well. And so no matter what you do, it's just gonna be kind of icky. But sometimes you get a good result. So this actually seemed to do really well. So I just added a little water to the end of it and just take a little bit out and start painting with it. Because I don't know what is wrong with this tip, but it's not writing, and that frustrates me so much. Like, I pay so much for these pens, but they don't even do what they're supposed to do. Like, I tried everything. I tried watering it. I I took a toothpick in there to try to declog it, and it doesn't work. So I'm gonna do the next best thing. Hey, Terry. Also, thank you. Okay, you know what? Here, let me... I'm probably spending too much time on this. Okay, so here's the body of the horse. Now I just need to make the mane and the tail. And then I'll cut this out of the paper. And then I'll glue on the parts, and so it'll be like a full figure. Oh my god, it's 7:30. No! No! Oh my god, what am I supposed to do? I actually was supposed to be downstairs at dinner right now. So let me tell you what. I'm gonna leave in about like, oh god, I don't even know. I'm gonna end the stream in 5 minutes because I want to still get the sketch of this. I need to sketch out the mane, but I do need to head out. I need to go to dinner because dinner is right downstairs. Oh, neat, Mr. Wrecker. That's awesome. See, I've heard of people having food OCs, but I kind of don't know what that entails, you know? But what I might do is I might actually come back and stream when I'm done eating. And so this could be like an hour. This could be in 2 hours. It could be in I don't know. I really don't know. But I want to finish this like on a stream, you know? I don't want to just like not finish it. Here, where is my... where's my pen? Where's my pen? Where's my pen? Okay, so what was I doing for the mane? The key when doing paper art of any kind is you need to account for the fact that it can't just be exact pieces fitting together. You need a little bit of extra margin for the piece that's going to be glued on, so it actually something has to attach to. Otherwise, you're going to end up not having the space needed for the attachment part. So even though this is going to be the mane, I still account for where the head is. So that way this can be used down here to attach it for, if that makes sense. Oh, you're seeing your grandparents' cat today? Ooh. So this will be the section that we're going to use for the main part. And by using this extra margin here, that way when we go to glue it on, it should be pretty tight. And now we're going to do the same. That's also why you see I have a small little nub right here. I'm going to cut around this. I'm going to glue the horsetail onto this part instead of overlapping and gluing it where this has obviously been painted. By leaving this little section out, we'll be able to have room for it. So let's see what we're going to do. Let's see. I kind of want it to go up like that. But yeah, I'm really sorry. I didn't realize what time it was, and I know food has already been made and stuff and is waiting for me downstairs. But like as far as I know, I'm going to try to come back and do some more streaming because I want to finish this on stream. Okay, there we go. So this will attach right here, where this little nub is right here. So you can kind of see how it'll turn out together. Okay. All right. I am going to head out to go eat. I'm really, really sorry about this. I thought I was doing a good job knowing what time it was, but I guess I totally did not. And YouTube has been acting really weird anyway, so maybe it'll be good to give it a little bit of like time to itself. So I want to thank everyone for coming by. Here's the horses that I drew for today, plus the prehistoric horse that we have. And then here's the first page of that. Oh, YouTube servers are down? Oh, well, no wonder. Yeah, something odd is going on. But so here we go. All right, well then I guess that's my cue to get off. Thanks everyone for coming by. I'm sorry everything is a little wacky today, but seriously, happy Lunar New Year, guys. I can't wait to spend, 2026 with you. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Maybe I'll see you a little bit later. Maybe not. That's okay. All right, bye. Pancake.